Here we go. There.
Hey everybody, I told you I would try to do a craft that involved sand, shells, and plaster of Paris. So here's the craft. So you need to gather some shells from somewhere, just any kind of shells will do. You need to make a place in the sand, and your sand needs to be a little bit damp so that you can make a mold to put the shells in. You put the shells into the sand upside down. So you don't want the pretty side up, you want the pretty side down, like this. And you want to push them all into the sand as far as they'll go. So that it's kind of all even. And all you see is the underside of the shell. You see that? And you want to fill up as much of the space as possible. So I put some little bitty ones in there, and just make sure that everything is down even with the sand. So we're going to mix up our plaster of Paris. My handy assistant is my daughter-in-law Catherine, and so it's 1 cup. Maybe easier said than done. Wind blows. So you do want to follow the instructions and the measurements almost exactly right, or it won't, if it gets too wet, it won't set up and be hard. And if it gets too hard, you have trouble pouring it in. Alright, let's do a little bit more. You mix it up in, you want to make sure that it's an old plastic thing or a bucket or something that you can wash it out pretty quickly, but sometimes it might dry a little bit and it'd be hard to get it out, so not something you want to keep around or use for anything else. Alright, so I'm going to just pour the plaster of Paris into our mold over the shells. So that you cannot see the shells. Alright, well we can break that little piece off when it gets hard. So we're going to leave it, we're going to let it get hard, and then I'll show you an end result, okay? So when we get done with it, when it hardens and gets hard, then you just pick it up and you dust the sand off of the shells.